Hey everyone. So as the weather starts to warm up, it starts to signal change. It shows that the times are changing and that good is to come. I just thought of an analogy that, I've been thinking a lot, a year doesn't seem like that long, and everyone says time flies by so fast. But think about the person you were last month, the things that you were doing last month that you didn't even necessarily like to do. And think of the person you are today, the person that you are now, the things that you've become. And as you continue to focus on that person you want to be, you're going to infinitely continue to become the person that you want to become. And each month is each day doesn't seem like much, but each month you see that there's a huge exponential change in who you are. So as you're coming to the next season, those years go by and those seasons signify change. Those seasons signify that the time is coming to a new beginning. That your time now, that who you are and how you feel during these seasons even changes. So notice the things in your past, recent past, that have happened in the last few weeks or the last few days even, or the last 2-3 months, and just think about the things that have worked for you in your favor, that you see that you have done for yourself, that you have improved positively, that you love. And just recognize those things, and then continue to think of the things that you want to continue to become, that you want to implement into your life. And as you continue to think of those things, you start to become them, because what you focus on is what you become. And a lot of this material that I've been involved with, continues to show up. And one thing that it continues to show up in is meditation. When I listen to guided meditations, which is quite oftenly every single day, the guided meditation and the person who's talking, the material that I'm learning, he says it himself. He starts to talk about the same stuff that I'm learning, which is what you focus on is what you get, and just allowing yourself to open your subconscious when you're calm, and just taking breaths, and all of these different beautiful things that all come down to allowing you to be that person and not overwhelming yourself, because there's going to be things in your life that come up constantly, consistently, that you're going to have to respond to, and that's okay. Just continue to think of the person you want to become, because you will be that person. And you do become that person, because whatever is inside of you and whatever you constantly pay attention to and give time and focus to is what you become. Whether that be something that you don't like or something that you do like. So as the seasons come to change and change starts to arise, the beautiful smell in the weather, maybe that helps you. Maybe you have the seasonal thing where you feel better during different seasons. Let that signify something that inside of you, that you can start to see what are the goods that I can do for myself in this time of change. Because change is inevitable. Self-development is a choice. So make the choice, because I know that all of us out there desire to be something more of ourselves, to make more of what we are. We're perfect right now. But I know that you desire to be the best person that you want to be, and it's possible. So commit to writing a few things down of what makes you feel really good, and focus on that every single day. And it doesn't matter if you believe it at first. Whatever feels really good to you, just focus on it. And as you start to feel better during these seasons changing, feel better and focus on what makes you feel really good. Write that out in the morning or at night, once or twice a day, preferably twice a day. Write it out. Write out what makes you feel really good and focus on it. Think about it, dream about it. Even if it's not something that's currently in your life, still do it anyways because it feels really good. And continue to focus on it and read it and write it out every single day. And eventually you'll see that it's not something silly that's just there. It's you. That it's actually a part of your life. Because as you do it every day, you form as a habit. Just like if you work out and you start to build that muscle every single day, you form it as a habit. And over time, you slowly start to see that you're actually a different person living in this different body than what you were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago. So commit to that. Even if it's something that you just do in your pastime, focus on it, visualize it, write it out, because you'll see the change. Make these next couple months an amazing next couple months. And you'll thank yourself, because as you make these next couple months better for yourself, for what you want, you'll see that the months following are even better than they were before. So go out there and do what you need to do, and do what you feel good doing, because that is the truest version of yourself. Thank you, everyone, and have an amazing day.